Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. And you guys have spoken in the polls. You said that you wanted me to continue my Let's Play of Ostriv, make it a longer series, so that's what we're gonna do. Now, unfortunately, a disaster has struck in the local museum, and the records from May 1721 to the records of June 1721 of our beautiful village in Ukraine has been lost. No one knows what happened. Or in the modern speak, the recording got messed up. So, what I can tell you is what has happened since. So first of all, we've got two very important families. We've got the Shvayka family, where Silanti is our mayor, and then we've got the Yakimenko family, where Marina was the very first woman to get a job. She's 27 years old, and her husband is Mikhailo, and they have two beautiful children. Now, the very first family to get a house was, of course, the mayor family, the Shvayka family. The second family to get a house out was not actually the Yakimenko family, but a Bilik family. The man, Victor, is working at the fishing dock, and his wife is unemployed. They have no children, so they should be fine money-wise, because otherwise, if one of them is unemployed, it could be in trouble. We're working on our third house, and we've got a couple more houses set up over here, but they have not been built yet. We also have one kind of fancy house set up here. We're gonna pause it, then we're gonna turn it back on so we can see which one it is, and we're gonna set it up right after finishing this house because this is going to be easier, as it's easier for the guys to carry it through. Now, in this episode, our goal is to make sure that every one of our people have a place to sleep when winter comes, because these tents are not gonna hold it. So we've got two people working here at the forestry. Now, at the moment, we've got a lot of wood, a lot of firewood, and a lot of bark, but I want to make sure that I'm going to lower the bark to, let's say, 7,500, which is kind of what we've got now, because I want to make sure that we don't, lose all the wood and turn it into firewood and bark, and then we wouldn't be able to build the stuff we need. Also, I think the music might be a little low, so let me increase it a little bit. Hopefully it's going to be a bit better now. Alright, so we can see that our people are working. We've got one person working at the smithy, Andrei Shmali, and we've got two people working at the boatyards to make enough boats for the fishing dock. We need one more, so we've got one working, another one, this guy's going to bring it over. We could actually watch that. I really like this. Let's watch it. He made the boat. Ooh, that's really cool. Look at that. And they should be making one more after. Now, it does mean that a lot of men are not working. We're going to actually fire this guy and make sure that he works in construction, because we really want to make sure... Oh, we have to allow everybody to work in construction, because it seems like we've got a lot of time, but you don't always got a lot of time. Ooh, so the next person to get a house is the Ovdiyenko family. We've not seen them yet. We've got Tikhon and... Ooh, Miroslava, I like that name. And Irina. Tikhon is working in construction, so he actually does not have a permanent job, because construction is only temporary as long as we've got stuff to build. And Miroslav is working at the thatchery. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Interesting. So I'm thinking the Yakimenko family wants to save up for this house. They want to have the house, because this one, it seems like, these were the first houses, so we think these are the best. But if you look at it, they're kind of boxed in. This is definitely not the prime real estate. This is. So we're going to see whether that... what the Yakimenko family is going to get. Now, we are working on nails. Yeah, that's good. Let's just work on nails. We don't need anything else. We need a lot of nails because we're going to need them for the houses. And the women work at the thatchery here. They actually have got a maximum, so we could fire some of them. And I think I'm going to fire two of them. And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build these hay dryers. We don't actually need this yet, but it's probably going to be useful later on, and I want to allow the women to do something. I was thinking it could be fun if this was kind of behind the houses, but it's filled up with all of those. So maybe we could have a little bit near this clay pit, maybe? Where would it look nice? Maybe in front of the thatchery. It could look pretty cool. Let's build another one of these. And the women, they can go there and they can have to be really far from each other. So we're just going to place a few here kind of randomly. Sort of in the middle of this little place, just kind of like that. And it's immediately finished, and the women, oh, you can actually see they already did it. Okay, so I can show it off. They're placing hay, grass over here so we can get hay. Like I said, we don't really need it right now, but I do want to give them some sort of a job, and there's no really a negative point to doing it. All right, we're working on this. Yeah, we're really moving quickly through time, so I want to make sure that people get working on it. We're fine over here. How are we doing with the boats? Have we finished all our boats? Still building this last boat. Where do any other men, where do they work? Got one guy here, that's 3 together. Oh, and this is 5, yeah. So I'm actually gonna fire one of these. We're only gonna have Alexei working here, and the other guy's gonna have to work in construction. Hopefully he'll get to that, because I really want to make sure that we get this thing going. I'd also like to build a couple more things like town hall, and we're also gonna need a carpentry too, because we gotta take care of our carts. So where do we want to have the carpentry? We have it here near the house. That could actually look quite nice. Let's place it there. If we're gonna probably build it last. Okay, this last boat was finished. So as soon as he's gonna bring the boat over to the fishing dock, we're gonna fire him, and we're gonna tell him that he needs to work on the. And you might think that I'm hurrying this a bit too much, that like the Shvayka, the mayor is like, you know, he's yelling at everybody just like, work in construction. They're like, calm down, we've got months. They're like, you're gonna thank me when you have a house to live in, trust me, just like hurry. Because otherwise I'm gonna have a warm bed, and I'm gonna have a fireplace in my house, and you're gonna be living in a tent if you don't hurry, okay? So just like, save your speech and work for it, okay? Yeah. And they're like, I mean, he has arguments. They still think he's a little paranoid, but on the other hand, everybody wants to have a nice bed that they can live in and a beautiful house instead of this ugly tent. So they're like, you know what? I guess I'll just work it. I guess I'll do it. All right, we gotta fire this guy. Bye-bye, Alexei Hrechkosi. That's a very, very tough name. Ooh, Yakimenko, yes! Oh, this game just writes the story itself. And of course, they get the best house in Ostriv. They get the best house. Yakimenko family. The first job for a woman, the best house there is. The man is working in construction, but he's like, I don't need to worry about work. Look at how much money I have. I'm friends with the mayor. If I don't get money, hell, just give it to me. You know, it's fine. I'm not stressed about it. Alright, so they got the best house out there. Now, the problem with these houses over here is that even though I do want to have most of my houses here, it takes a pretty long time to build. So you might want to consider, do we want to have one more house here in the sort of like because for example, for the people that work here, which is the Zaporozhets and the Semeny family, or the guy here in the smithy, it would be a good idea if they either live nearby here or... Well, actually, to be fair, we could later move this further there as well. I'm probably gonna place one more house here. Just one more, okay? It's not gonna be any more than that. You want to make sure that this is the sort of, you know, the prime real estate, the best building. And since this is gonna be a bit boxed in, it could be interesting if this was not boxed in. Sorry, that was like so. So it would kind of look, I think it looks pretty interesting. It's like house, and then this is going to be the carpentry kind of a little bit lower. Ooh, did I place this too close to the shore? I don't think so. Could I build, let me check it quickly. If I wanted to build a fishing dock, I still could, yes, not a problem. It's not too close, all right. So we've got, how many? We need 5 more houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of this last one, we're actually going to demolish this one. Instead, we're going to build the one that's near. And we're going to set up the one that's near like immediately after. Because like I said, they go fast because they didn't have to carry everything so far. Got the hay here. No, it's still grass. Alright, so it's going to get into hay soon. Now, do we need these 2 workers here to make sure we've got enough wood? I think we do. Nails. How many nails we've got? 682. That's not... And how many does a house cost? 100 nails. So that would theoretically be enough. We could fire this guy. Make him go in construction? Do we wanna? We're gonna have to put him back in soon. Let's do it. We'll do it for a month. As soon as it's September, we're gonna go, hey, go back in. Alright, next house for the Hrechkosi family. They're both unemployed, actually. Well, he's working in construction, but he's gonna be unemployed soon as we finish the houses, so... Yep. Though, he might have been the smith that I just fired. I'm not sure. Alright, next up we're working on this. This is really good. Yeah. Okay, the Shmeli was the smith, so he's not working here. Alright. I like that his name is Shmeli. It kind of works with the smith Blacksmith guy, I like that. It's a good name for a blacksmith. Mr. Schmaley. I like him a lot. Alright, so we're doing this. It's August. It's gonna be fine, alright? It's gonna be fine. Now, another thing we want to build after is production. What was it? So we're afterwards we're gonna want to build a town hall, I think, so that we can sort of control the prices and everything. Where would the town hall be nice? Ooh, the town hall maybe actually. Yeah, we don't want to have it too far because we want to have it fairly near for the mayor family. Alternatively, we could build it here and kind of close this place off a little bit. Well, we'll wait how it looks once these sort of tents are gone. It's almost the end of August. How many nails do we've got left? 500. That's still a lot of nails. I'm not gonna put him in and just... Okay, next house, the Lavery family. Ooh, construction, unemployed. Lena, 5 years old. Alright, that's fine. I don't really want more women working here yet, because they've got nothing to do. You need to build a warehouse so we can carry this stuff away, and possibly sell it later on, but right now the focus really is the houses. And you're gonna see that this is gonna take a lot longer to build than these houses over here, because they have to carry it far away. Later on we want to build a warehouse somewhere near this area, so it could help us out. Plant trees, we don't want to plant trees, that's fine. Alright, all good, all good. This is working, the construction's going. Still, I'm not actually sure if we're gonna make it. It's September. We've got 2 more months for 3 more houses, so we should. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy back in the smithy. Hopefully the Shmali guy is gonna come back. Actually, somebody else might, because now that they have a house... Yeah, I was just gonna say the Ovdienko family here. They wanna pick a place to work that's near their housing. They do have some preferences, so they don't always like wanna work there. But generally they, they try to kind of stick to it a little bit. So this is really close to the smithy, so he's pretty happy that he gets to work there. Alright, next house is almost done. Halfway through September. All the men over. Who's gonna get this? Oh, the Schmiley family. Very, very good. He's no longer a smithy because his job got stolen by the Ovdienko family. And he was very upset about it, okay? At the next mayor meeting, he came and he was like, he stole my job. It was supposed to be mine. And the Ovdienko man, he was like, look, it's near my house. Nobody was working there. I'm also good at it. It's not my fault that you left your job, okay? Like, there's no job guarantees here. I'm sorry, you left it, so now you get a different job. And the mayor was like, yeah, sorry, not my problem, bye-bye. The mayor just doesn't care. If it's not about the Akimenko family, and mostly the mayor was like, I need you working in construction. Otherwise, our other... Okay. Otherwise, the other 2 families not gonna have a home. Like the Zaporizets family in 74. The mayor was like, there are people who don't even have a bed to sleep in. We're gonna deal with your job problems later. Now you build the houses for your friends, okay? Then we're gonna deal with it. So they have a bit of a hope that maybe they'll get the job back once these other 2 houses are built. But I don't really think the mayor's gonna care enough. Right. How are we doing? It's October, we've got 2 more houses, we should be able to handle it. We've got almost 2 months for this. Come on, there's no, but it's really far, this house. It is really far, but we've got a month and a half for it. If they don't make it, then I tried, okay? If you can't build a house in almost 2 months, then it's your problem, not mine. Alright, what are we gonna do next? Let me... Yeah, okay, so we can do this. So I think I'm going to allow 1 person to work here at the fishing dock, because later on, as soon as the winter comes, they're not going to be able to work at the fishing dock. So I would like it if somebody worked with... Okay, the Hreskoy family? Hreskoy, yeah? He's our first fisherman. I might allow a few more, but I want to make sure that this house is definitely going to make it in. Yeah, because you can see them kind of moving from here. It takes a really long time. Now, water-wise, we've got this little platform. I'm gonna build one more platform here so that they don't have to walk that far towards this platform to get it. In the market, by the way, we're selling firewood and fish. We've got some fish, interestingly. Anything else we could sell? We've got nothing else, right? Yeah, we've got nothing else. But thankfully the families have a lot kind of in backup, so it should be alright. How you doing? You're doing fine. You're doing fine. It's alright. Nail-wise, we've got no nails, essentially. 400 nails here, but only 20 here. Alright, that's good. Now we've got this little, where is it? There's a camp storage, yeah, here with some stuff. But we definitely want to build like a proper warehouse soon. We should start thinking about where we want to place it. And I think I want to place it somewhere up here. I would like to have a warehouse and a trading hub. A little bit, where's warehouse? Trade and transport? Yep. Warehouse. It could actually be behind here. Oh, we finished. Okay, pause. Okay, we finished it. Okay, we gotta focus on things. Everybody go start working at the fishing dock. We're gonna go at the slowest time and we're gonna set up more stuff. Now, we still want them to build. We still want them to build, obviously, the carpentry. But we're gonna go slow. So next thing I wanna do is I wanna build this warehouse. Like I said, it was here. Warehouse. I'm gonna rotate it. I would like it to look like as if it's almost like a part of this little house. It would also be fantastic if the Zaporizhzhia family could work there. Alternatively, the Semeny family would also be nice. So this is gonna be kind of connected. Then, what else do we need? We definitely need a trade hub. That's definitely important. So trade hub, we're gonna need to sell stuff. Trading post. Ooh, trading post is huge though. They're gonna carry the stuff there, but actually they're not gonna carry it that often. So maybe we won't have it there. Maybe we'll have it here. You could place it like so. That could be pretty interesting. Yeah, let's place it there. It's kind of far from the warehouse, but I think it's okay because this is just gonna be to sell stuff. And then we're gonna need to build a town hall. That's very important, so we can set up like the prices. So where do we want that town hall? I think before we decide the town hall, we should think where we want to have farms, because farms are huge. And we've got a couple options. We could build it down here. We could build a bridge. How much would a bridge cost? Let me just set up a bridge, just so I can see. A bridge from here to here. 800 wood and 1,700 nails. That's a lot of nails. Also, we don't have unlimited iron. So maybe not. Oh, actually we should build a bridge. Let me try the bridge again. If I build a bridge here, still 1,000 nails. That's a lot of nails. I think a better bridge would be maybe like something like this. Yeah, 700 nails. And then we could have houses over there. This is not a good place for farm though, because we have too many trees. But like, eventually we want to have the houses here around the coast. We could also potentially like just build a new forestry and remove this one, because I do, but then we might want to do, okay, we're gonna demolish the trade hub. We're gonna build another forestry, because we definitely want to move up here, and we're gonna build it here so we can get rid of all of these trees here. So we're gonna build one more forestry. Where is it? Forestry. And we're gonna build it near this, actually we're gonna build it very much close here. I think we're gonna try to stick it in here. Like that. Like so. And we're gonna build this after the carpentry, then the warehouse, then the platform. Right, that's gonna be fine. And then we still gotta think about the town hall. Not enough workers to chop trees. Alright, why aren't you working here? We gotta fire somebody from somewhere. Not from there, but maybe somebody from the construction? Yeah, like, go work here. Okay, good. You should go and work there very soon. It's very good. Alright, that should be alright. Then we're gonna build this over there, the forestry. Now we still gotta decide about the town hall and the trading post. So the town hall will go... Could be built this way potentially. Make it like a path, sort of like across this. We have like a path like so. That could look pretty nice. Did I build it too much to the front? Let me try that one more time. I want to make sure that it's not sticking out too much. Like that. Oh yeah, because it has that sticking out part over here. So you want to make sure that it's like this. Put it back a little bit. Hopefully they'll remove the trees soon. Very nice. That's done. It's gonna have a path like that. And then the trading post could potentially be here. Just kind of looking at the exact opposite of the warehouse and the town hall. That actually could look kind of pretty. Let me do that. Do we want to stick it straight in at the house? I think we can't, even if we wanted to. Rotate, hold shift. There's something to hold to make like a very tiny rotations. Doesn't seem to work for me anymore. I have to stick it like this. It doesn't have the right angle, unfortunately. Well, what if I rotate it a bit more then? If I build it like this, and again try to kind of connect it to the, like that, connect it to the fence of the house, like so. That looks pretty okay. And then if we could fit another house here perfectly, that would look beautiful. We could actually do that and we could get ourselves some more people. Let's try that. But we'll like, yeah, if I can fit this house like perfectly. Now I'd like to make this house small. Like, you don't need to be big. Like that. Tiny, come on, a little bit closer. No, like that. Perfect. Perfection. And once we get that, actually, yeah, there are people looking. So we're gonna build this house right after this forestry, because that will actually before the forestry even, because this will allow us to get a new family, which will join us in, and then we can build the forestry. We should also be working on getting a lot of fish, which would be good because we've got some food left over, aside from the firewood that we've got here. We still have got enough of everything, so we don't actually need to work here that much. Yeah, and then the guy working in the forestry is going to move over here into this forestry, which is going to be very good. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm also very happy that we managed to successfully make sure that everybody has a job, that everybody has a house, I should say. Yeah, because now it's winter, so we actually want to fire everybody because they're not going to be able to work here soon anyway. It's not frozen yet, but it's going to get frozen soon, so we're just going to be like, just go home. It's fine. And start working on construction. Winter is the best time for construction. Alright, either way, I think this is a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. You can click on the right to watch the next one, or you can click on the bottom to watch my previous playthrough of Ostriv. I'll see you there. Bye bye!